Okay, a while back, my buddy Humans for Targets made a rant about YouTube pranksters, and he mostly focused on the guys that come out of the fucking woods with the samurai sword, which is plastic, and they charge you. Okay, and he said that eventually one of those guys is gonna get killed by a concealed carry holder, and he explained in detail. Now, if I have a firearm on my body, and you come out of the woods with a samurai sword and advance on me, and I shoot you, I am justified, even though it's a prank and the sword is plastic, because at the time I pulled the trigger, I honestly and reasonably believed that there was a 51% chance that you were going to kill me. And it wasn't until after the shooting happened that your friend came out with the camera. Oh shit, it's a prank, dude, chill. Oh my god, you killed my friend. It doesn't matter what we found out after, it matters at the time I pulled the trigger, I honestly and reasonably believed you were trying to kill me. Now, on the contrary, if I pull out my firearm, point it at you, and you drop the plastic sword, get on your knees, put your hands on top of your head, and start crying like a 5-year-old because it's a prank, and then I shoot you, then it's murder. Because at this point, now I know it's fake. So if I kill you before I find out it's fake, it's self-defense. If I kill you after I find out it's fake, it's murder. Now I want to focus on pranks in the hood. Now, hood doesn't always mean black, because there are whites in the hood and there are blacks in the suburbs, okay? I'll show you a black dentist in his 5-bedroom house. I'll show you a white car wash guy in the hood. Not necessarily black and white. It could be, but not necessarily. Now, these are stupid kids. 99% of them are white and one kid is Asian, okay? And these stupid kids go into the hood and they put people who live in the hood in a situation where they feel provoked. Now, there's one incident when they got a guy walking around with melons. There's 3 guys: the cameraman, the melon guy, and the mouth guy. And they have a guy walking around with melons, and he'll stand behind a really hot girl with her boyfriend, and his friend will come along, stare at the girlfriend's tits, and be like, whoa, those are nice melons. I want to feel those melons, yo. And the friend is behind him with the real melons. It's a prank, dude. Okay? And first and foremost, before the guy realized that you're talking about the melons your friend is holding, not the girlfriend's tits, he's probably punched you in the face by now. And one time the guy knew it was a prank, picked up one of the melons and smashed it on the ground and said, "You bothered my girl." Another incident was, there's a guy like, I got my yoga strap. You want to try my yoga strap? Now, strap is hood term for gun. And he would walk up to guys, "Yo, what up, yo? You want to see my strap? You want to try my strap?" And the first guy realized it was a joke, started laughing. Yo, that's funny, yo. Okay? The other guys didn't think it was funny. They thought he was threatening to shoot them. Now, these are guys that live in an environment where they don't take shit off anybody. Some of these guys have criminal records, but they live in neighborhoods where they have to be tough in order to walk down their own block. Because if word gets out that they're weak, they're going to get their ass beat. Okay, so when some skinny little white dude comes out of the suburbs of California and goes into their hood and starts doing something stupid, okay, their friends are watching, they have to, you know what I mean? Now, unlike the concealed carry holders, these guys don't have a limit. They're not going to say, "Oh, it's a prank, okay, put the gun away and leave," okay? And there was another one, there's a club, and the club is named Nigga. Niga, Nigga. And he would walk up to black people and be like, "Yo, where's Nigga?" And they would almost always punch him out. And a couple of guys, he would pull out the little business card like, yo, I'm in the club, it's a prank. And they're still beating his ass. Okay? There was one guy, he had a can of fruit punch. Yo, you want a punch, yo? I mean fruit punch. Yo, you want a box, B? You want a box? I mean this box. There's a box in it, fucking. Another guy was, this is the Asian guy, flu shot. Yo, you can get shot out here. You can get shot out here. A couple of guys freaked out and ran away. The rest challenged him. And there really was a shooting down the block. He meant flu shot. The punch guy, I'll throw you a punch. Okay, that guy had a knife pulled on him. On camera. They literally grabbed him. He's like, it's a prank, it's a prank, it's a prank. Threw him up against the wall, and a guy went for a fixed blade knife. There was another one, the guy comes in, what up, my neighbor? Now you walk up to a big black guy, and you say, what up, my nut? As soon as the N comes out of the mouth, you're getting punched. Because yes, that word is used in the music they listen to. Yes, they call that word to each other all the time. Here's how it works. If you're white and you have a black friend who you've known for a long time, you can say that word to him. Okay? If I have a black neighborhood and I know every single black man in that neighborhood for 20 years, I can walk into that neighborhood blaring that word over a bullhorn and run down the street. And every single black guy in the neighborhood that knows me will actually run out and give the fist to, yo, my man, yo, what up, yo? Okay? But if you walk up to a black guy that you've never met before, and you call him that word, or if you pretend to call him that word, you're getting the shit knocked out of you. That's a fact of life. Same guy was doing another prank where he would walk up to someone, snatch their cap, and run away. Couple of guys let him off with a warning. Couple of guys beat the shit out of him. Now that's an actual robbery, because you're walking up to someone, snatching their property and running away. Even though you think it's a prank, they think they're getting robbed. So if they beat the shit out of you and they go to court, they're justified. They ran at you, hit you, and took their property back. They're justified. You're the one going to jail, not them. Now, the stupidest one was this guy who would, a real fucking dickhead. He would tie a bandana around his head. Not the like the Karate Kid bandana. Yeah. He would tie that around his head. And he would walk into black neighborhoods and he would see a black woman with her black boyfriend and 10 of his friends behind her. And he would walk up to her and be like, yo, this is my ex-girl. Yo, you left me for this motherfucker? Or he would drop the N-word. And like, you're my girl. You broke up with me to be with him? Okay, you've got 10 black guys. All of them are bigger than you. You're insulting one of their girlfriends. And you're dropping the N-word on top of that. That qualifies as a suicide attempt in my book. Okay, I would put you in a city 12 lockdown. And there was one incident where he walked up to the guy. You ever see this big motherfucker? Like, you ever walk down the street and got a really big mother, like a 6'8", humongous piece of motherfucker? You know what I'm talking about, right? Okay. He walked up to this guy. I'm not even fucking exaggerating. This guy was a foot taller than him. He's like, yo, let's fight, yo. Let's fight. Let's fucking fight. Let's fight. And the big guy was like, you ever see like an ant? He's like, and he's, yo, let's fight. What the fuck, yo? That guy could have broke him in half with 2 fucking fingers. Now, I've lived in a multicultural neighborhood. I went to school with blacks, whites, Jews. If you name a culture, I went to school with them. Except Native Americans. But I went to school except that. Blacks, whites, Hispanics, Muslims. Name a culture. I'll tell you right now, I went to one of them. Okay? Right now, I work in a predominantly black and Hispanic neighborhood. But because I'm a member of a police department, I'm not allowed to use those kind of words. I have to be presentable to my department. And getting to know the people, they don't like to be messed with. Okay? And some of them have criminal records. Some of them are gang members. And they especially don't want to be messed with. Okay? And you think it's a prank, you think it's funny. You walk in the hood, you want to get hits. The concealed carry holder, assuming you drop the plastic sword before the concealed carry holder pulls the trigger, he'll let you live. Okay? These guys have no fucking ceiling. They have no limit. And after they realize you're playing a prank, they continue hitting you. Okay? This is just fucking suicide in my book, okay? Because especially if you're in an area that you know is gang infested, okay? You can go to an area that is 100% black, and they're all working class people. They all work. They all send their kids to school. And maybe if they catch you fooling around, they just punch you in the face once. But then you go into areas where they can be black, Hispanic, Asian, or white. It's the ghetto, and there's a high concentration of gang activity in that area. Okay, this is suicide. We hear pranks about it all the time, you know, like in the Cleveland Show. The guy that's voiced by Larry the Cable Guy went into a black neighborhood and said the word, and then he called Cleveland from hanging upside down over a bonfire. And Cleveland went down, and Cleveland said, "Okay, guys, he's got one black friend. He gets a pass. You know how it is." There was one episode of Family Guy where Peter Griffin said, "I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna say the word," and he came back with a crown. He said, "They made me their king because they respect me for it." They will kill you. Okay, they will kill you. There was one. This is really fucking struck me. I forgot to mention this. There was a guy that was telling minority jokes. He walked up to a white guy in a car, and he told the white guy, "Why shouldn't you run over a black guy on a bike? Because it might be your bike." And the white guy took offense to this and got out of the car and went to punch him in the face. He walked up to a black guy and told the black guy, "What does a black man get after sex? 15 to life." And without a second thought, the black man punched him right in the face. Okay? Now, these guys are going to get killed before the guy bothering the concealed carry holder. Because like I said, the concealed carry holder has a limit. The concealed carry holder might draw the gun, point, and back away as a warning. And then by the time you see the gun come out, you're like, okay, now it's fake. Okay? These guys, after they know it's fake, they keep coming. Okay? So these are the guys that are going to get killed first. Now I'll give you another scenario. Well, let's assume you go into the hood and you start bothering a black man. He ends up being an undercover police officer conducting an operation. Okay? You're charged with obstructing justice because you interfere with his investigation. Maybe he was going undercover to buy drugs or going undercover to infiltrate a gang. But you're charged with obstructing his police investigation, which could be a misdemeanor or a felony depending on what state you live in and how serious the investigation was. You're also charged with a felony because you touched an officer inappropriately. You snatched the ball cap and ran away, but the ball cap belonged to an undercover police officer. And the fact that you touched him inappropriately made it a felony automatically. Okay? So that's the issue. If you fuck with the wrong guy in the hood, he's gonna kill you. If you fuck with the undercover cop in the hood, he's gonna put you in jail. One way or another, you're gambling with your fucking life. And I tried to watch. I'm not gonna put the links down there because I don't wanna give them attention. But do you wanna fucking die because you got a couple of YouTube hits? Thank you.